The second topic that we have for today is so the question was, it was actually not really a question. It was a statement. I mean, no, it was yeah, something in between. So how to not burn out as an entrepreneur? And the person was sharing that they find themselves working harder than they ever did in their corporate career, because they come from the corporate career. And I can totally relate to that, frankly. I have been an entrepreneur for 27 years, 27 years, yes, absolutely, 27. So half of my life, precisely. And I have been in the corporate world before that. And I was working hard and also for long hours when I was in the corporate world. But man, how long and how much I have been working as an entrepreneur, this is a completely different story. But of course, it is. This is something that you can choose to do, and when you choose to work a certain amount of hours, or for a certain amount of days per week, or for a certain amount of, I don't know, even weeks per month. It depends. It also this really depends a lot on the structure of your business, on your business model. Okay, so if you have, for instance, group coaching sessions, or if you serve your clients in groups, or if you serve your clients one-to-one, or if you offer your clients Voxer hours, or if you offer them to create scripts, documents, other stuff that you do in as a back office, but that they are part of the service that you give them. Of course, this will take you a higher amount of time than if you have a business that is structured in a different way. So again, if you have group sessions, you will use less time to serve a bigger number of people. And or if you have digital products that are standalone course, and that people can take without you being involved as a coach, a mentor, or a trainer, or whatever you are as a service provider, of course, this will release a lot of your time, and you can serve even more people, and your impact is even higher than the one that you can have if you serve people one-to-one, or also one-to-many, but in small groups. But this is not the only thing that I want to share. This is just the premises. And so I think that we all started our businesses for a reason, and usually that is also the reason why we keep going. It might change a little bit over time, but usually that's the reason why. And the point is that when we are entrepreneurs or business owners, no one is our boss. We do not have a boss. So we are free. And being free means different things. Means that you need, or you have to, or you must have, it depends, boundaries with yourself in terms of how long you want to work, and what kind of productivity tool or productivity mindset or productivity behavior you have. So it depends a lot, but you do not have anyone who is your boss. So you are free, and this means that you are free to do whatever you want. And being free is not always something that works out the way we were thinking before starting our entrepreneurial career. So sometimes we might end up realizing that having someone giving us goals, or telling us when something was due, or even working hours, it could have been easier to some extent than being an entrepreneur. So um, I will talk more about that in a while, because I just wanted to give you the big picture here, and then I will share with you what are some of the options that you have in order to not just increase your productivity, but also to avoid burnout. That, of course, this is something that absolutely we do not want to experience, but especially to work smarter than harder. Okay, so as I was mentioning a few seconds ago, we all start a business for a reason, and this is usually the reason why we keep going. And the reason could be anything. It could be related to a different amount of money, or a different cash flow, or whatever it is. It could be because of we want more freedom. It could be because of health reasons. For instance, those three, I can totally relate to them, because I have a chronic illness, and I also have dyslexia and dyscalculia, and so I have some issues that I do not want to tell other people who could be my boss, I can't do this, or I can do that, or it will take me, I don't know, 10 hours to do this instead of the 2 hours that you want me to do this. So for me, it was the perfect choice. Other reasons could be material reasons. You want to have, a specific kind of you want to live in a specific place. Maybe you want to live in a big city where the cost of apartments or the lifestyle is completely different than the one that you can afford if you work 9 to 5, maybe in the corporate world, or maybe in a smaller organization. It depends. So you know that when you are a business owner, when you are an entrepreneur, the sky is the limit. So basically, you can earn whatever. And of course, related to the kind of structure that your business has. And another reason could be impact. So for instance, when you work in the corporate world, you can have usually a smaller impact than when you are an entrepreneur or a business owner. Your impact goes, like that, and you can really reach thousands, hundreds of thousands, millions of people. And so most of the time, what happens being an entrepreneur is that you do not have control over your outcomes and over your results. I mean, this happens also if you are in the corporate world, but especially if you are an entrepreneur. In fact, the definition of being an entrepreneur, or the definition of being in an entrepreneurial environment, is characterized by uncertainty, is characterized by risk, is characterized by doubt, is characterized by trials and feedback, or as other people say, trials and errors, or trials and failures. I prefer to think about trials and feedback. And once you have the feedback, you try something different, you tweak small things, and so on and so forth. So those are the characteristics of the entrepreneurial environment. And sometimes we just throw ourselves in the experience, and this is amazing, because when we do that, we bring our passion, we follow our vocation, and then at a certain point we realize that there are things that we didn't consider, because we just didn't know about them. And then it's that is the moment where we wanted to understand better how we can behave in a different way in order to have better outcomes in terms of productivity, in terms of freedom, in terms of financials, and all the things that I just mentioned above. And I want to add to that you actually have control on a few things. Actually, three specific things. First, The first one is your thoughts. The second one is your emotions. And the third one is your energy. And we will talk about that in a minute. So you can have close to 100% of control over those three aspects, but you for sure have 100% choice over those three aspects. Okay, so you can choose to be happy no matter what. You can choose to feel in a certain way no matter what. You can choose to have an abundance thought, to have abundance thoughts no matter what. You can choose to have your levels of energy at a certain level no matter what. And I can tell you that for sure, because this has been my own experience. This has been my own life. It worked exactly that way. And so I learned over time how to relate to my thoughts and how to relate to my emotions, how to relate to my energy, how to have them that are more, productive or abundant or higher. So, and this is the reason why I learned over time a certain number of tools that I still use for myself and for my clients when they need this kind of help. And so another thing that I want to share with you is that this is something that I actually talk about in the Get Qualified Leads Now course. That is one of our standalone courses. So it's a course that you can just purchase and then you can go through the course by yourself. So you will have my 27 years of experience in there, and I had amazing feedback so far for people who purchased it. We just launched it 3 weeks ago, but yeah, we are super happy for all the people who already joined. So one of the topics that I talk about in this course is I talk about the five key pieces of your company that make it work. And so those five pieces. So basically, your company is is an organism, is an entity that is an organism, and as every organism, your company, your business, whatever, has an infrastructure. And this means that you have, no matter the size of your company, you have different departments in your company. So when you are a freelancer, when you are an entrepreneur, when you are a solopreneur, in order for your business to work and to keep going, you need those different departments to work anyway. I mean, no matter what else is happening in your business. And so basically those five different fundamental departments are the operations, the financials, marketing, sales, and the leading team. Okay. And what happens when you are a freelancer, when you are a solopreneur, when you are a business owner and your business is still of a size that you can't afford to have someone, five different people, covering each one of those five different roles and areas, whatever departments. What happens is that you have to be all of them. So probably at your stage of growth, you are the one who wears all the five hats. So you are the head of operations, you are the CFO, you are the marketing team, you are the sales team, and you are the leader. So you are the CEO. You are the one who choose the strategy, and the one who make choices, who make decisions, and the one who lead the team. Basically, that is you, yourself, me, myself, and I. Basically, So I know this could be something that needs to be something that you need, to let sink in. maybe, maybe not. Maybe you already knew about that. Maybe you knew, but you didn't realize that this was, something that was going on in your business. But this is, a fact. And so as a factor, we just have to acknowledge that and to be aware that that it exists. Okay, but we have, of course, ways to deal with it in a more effective way, and go I will go on that in just 1 second. Just let me have a sip of water. Okay, just let me check. Okay. So ideas to work less and get more things done, or ideas to work smarter and not harder. Okay. So before going into the ideas, I think that I have here in front of me 9 ideas that I can share with you. I wanted to just to give you the bigger picture. So basically, the 5 things that can affect your energy, because when we are talking about burnout, we are talking about your energy, whether it is physical, whether it is whatever, emotional, whatever it is your energy. Okay, that is drained out by something or someone. And so we have 5 different reasons that can drain our energy out, and that can, literally use our energy in an effective way instead of in a productive way. And so those 5 things are physical. So the physical, and you have the physical energy, you have the emotional energy, you have the mental energy, you have the spiritual energy, and then you have the energy. That's it. Okay. So when we are talking about the physical part of your energy, we are thinking about how you, for instance, organize. I don't know. I was talking about the business structure just a few seconds ago, and the business structure is something that is part of your physical energy. So it's something that you created in order to have a business that you had in mind, and it might not be the best structure for the lifestyle that you actually would like to live. So it might just be that you choose, when you realize that, you choose to have a different kind of business structure. That's it. It is that simple. Just let me plug my PC because I'm running out of energy. And so this is, for instance, the physical one. But then I also have other examples. Another example could be how do you organize your agenda, your calendar. So do you have daily plans? Do you have weekly plans? I have everything mapped out on my agenda. If you look at my agenda, you laugh, because you see lunch with Noah. Noah is my daughter. So if I want to have a lunch with her, I have to put that on my agenda. Otherwise, it doesn't happen. If I want to have a call with a friend, I have to put the slot on my agenda. Otherwise, it doesn't happen. If I want to go to the grocery store, I have to put the slot on my agenda. Otherwise, it doesn't happen. So this is one of the ways that I have found that works for me, because I have checked different options, and this is the one that works. But as long as I know this works for a lot of people, okay, I have a neurodivergent brain, and even if I have a neurodivergent brain, I can function with a few things that are maybe not really specific for neurodivergent people, but whatever. So this is the physical one, okay? Then we have the emotional one. Of course, the emotional one is what kind of emotions do you have, on a regular basis, I would say. So usually during the day, what is the kind of emotion that you focus on the most? Is it anger? Is it sadness? Is it excitement? Is it curiosity? Is it happiness? Is it calm? You feel calm? It could be everything, but it. I just want to challenge you a little bit in order to choose what kind of energy you want to focus on in terms of emotions. And you can choose this at the very beginning of each one of your days. And so you can just, put the intention that that day, most of the day, possibly the whole day, but most of the day, you will function out of the emotion of, I don't know, curiosity and excitement, something like that, or happiness or joy. Okay, no matter what. And I can tell you that this works. This is exactly what keeps me alive because especially with the issues that I have on the physical level, sometimes there are days that are very, very tough for me. So I have to choose. I have to choose. Okay. So I put those boundaries with myself, and I know that I have to choose to be, to stick to what I have, what I committed to with myself. Then you have the third one, that is the mental realm. And so mental, we immediately think about thoughts, our beliefs, our thoughts. Are you beating yourself with thoughts that are not productive? Are you thinking that you're not enough? Are you thinking that all other people will succeed and you will not? Are you thinking, all the things that could be related to anything that has to do with comparison with other people? Those things will drain your energy out like crazy. You have no idea, no idea, unless you stop doing them intentionally. Otherwise, you have no idea how much they affect your daily life. Then you have the spiritual side of the energy. And with this, I mean, as I was mentioning at the very beginning, the reason why. So you chose to become an entrepreneur, and you chose to be a business owner, freelance, solopreneur, whatever, for a specific reason. There is just one main reason. Then you can have sub reasons, but then there is just one main reason. And every time you reconnect to that main reason and to the compelling vision that this main reason leads to, then your spiritual side of energy will thrive, and you will feel, like always in the right place at the right time. You will feel enough. You will feel abundant. You will feel all the things that we usually wanted to have or wish to have, because we are all humans. Because so at the end of the day, we all want basically all the same things. We want to feel secure. We want to feel loved. We want to feel appreciated. We want to feel free. This means to have the permission. And this is another important thing regarding being an entrepreneur. So when we are in the corporate world, when we were in the corporate world, we were having someone giving us the permission, also on the legal side of the topic, to do XYZ. When we are entrepreneurs or business owners, we are the ones who have to give ourselves the permission to be XYZ, or to do XYZ, or to have XYZ. So this is a completely different story, you see. And then there is the fifth one, that is the energetic level per se. It means just, your general energy. That is, everything has energy in this dual world and dual reality. And energy just means that everything has, vibrates and sends out vibes, and those vibes are what we call energy, basically. Okay, and we want those vibes to vibrate on the highest level possible. Okay, So that said, again, I don't know if you are asking questions. Just give me a second. Okay, I don't know who you are, but thank you for commenting. And so let me go back to my paper. And so a few things that you can do in order to, to work less and get more things done, or to work smarter instead of harder. So the first thing is that to prioritize your tasks, and this is, just on the physical level, prioritize your tasks. And I already mentioned something about that. So start by identifying your most, I would say, your profit generating activities. The and the word, this expression itself already tells you what those activities are for, to generate profit. So identify those activities among all the activities that you do in a day or in a week or in a month. And one of the things that I suggest my clients do is to map out the first month that we work together, to map out all the activities they do, so that they understand clearly what their time goes, and they can choose where to put their focus and attention, on what kind of activities to put their focus and attention, once they are clear on which of those activities are those that generate profit. Okay. And this will and of course you will do them first means that you will do them first thing in the morning, not first who knows when, first thing in the morning. So this will help you stay focused and also use the morning energy, that is also very creative, intuitive, and so on and so forth, for those unique and special activities that will help you to accelerate your business growth. So and then you can choose to do other things in during the rest of the day. Second, take breaks. This is something that I have struggled a lot in the past, and sometimes it depends what task I am doing, but sometimes I still do that. And so this means that, again, as entrepreneurs, we are those who give ourselves the permission to do things, to be things, or to have things. So in terms of doing, this might seem counterintuitive, but taking breaks can actually help you be definitely more productive. I have a dear friend of mine who takes power naps, for instance. So every now and then he stops everything he's doing, and he always has in his backpack, something that he can put on the ground, and he can lay down. He has also a small pillow that he can inflate, and then he takes power naps. Usually they are from 10 to 20 minutes, and he works perfectly all the rest of the time, because he knows how his mind, body, energy levels work, and so he knows how to recharge himself. And then and this is a fantastic way to be more productive. I see that there is something here. Breaks are so important. Yeah, and I choose not to work at all at weekends. Absolutely, Noel. Yeah, I totally relate to that. I usually do not work on Fridays, and I just work part of the Monday. And I do usually on Monday, I just have a content creation for the week, or for the weeks ahead. And I usually work on Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday with clients, or a more intense kind of work. For instance, when I am creating content for creating courses, and so on and so forth, and then. So of course the breaks also give your brain the chance to recharge, and to and to restart, to some extent, we could say that. and to, yeah, so be mindful and be also kind to yourself and take breaks. It might be that you needed to take a break and to go for a run. You might needed to take a break and to cook a delicious meal. You might take a break and binge something on Netflix. You might take a break and talk to a friend. You might take a break and do a power nap. You might take a break and, for instance, it could be, I don't know, read a book. It could be anything. You know who you are, you know how you thrive, and so do during the breaks, do you can also do nothing, absolutely nothing. You can meditate, you can breathe, you can do whatever you want, or absolutely nothing, but do something and take breaks. And then stay organized. This is again on the physical level, so stay organized. So keep your workspace clean and organized, not just your desk, but also I don't know, if you use Google Drive, if you use other kind of Dropbox or other kind of software that allows you to keep things in order and everything clean, something that you just enter a keyword and you immediately have things popping up and you do not lose time and focus to look for them. So keep your space, your workspace. I would say I would extend this to the space in general, not just the workspace. Clean and organized. And of course, if this is something that you do not have time to do, ask someone in your household, or ask someone. Maybe you have a friend who can help you with that. Maybe you can have someone who can help you keep your place clean. Whatever. I am 100%, 1,000% sure that you are super resourceful, and so you know exactly what to do in order to keep things going in the best way possible. And of course, you can also use tools like calendars, automate as much as possible everything in your work, in your business, so that you can allocate the time that you were spending to do those tasks on profit generating activities. And another thing is that I would strongly suggest you to think about what have been things that you have done in the past that helped you on the physical level, mental level, emotional level, spiritual or energetic level, or even on the sales level. This is something that is related to the physical environment. But if you did something, for instance, in the past that boosts your sales, do that again. Try it out. See if it works again, and do more of that. And especially think about those activities that you have done in the past and that have given you a lot of joy and connection with yourself, and that nurtured you. Because at the end of the day, as an entrepreneur, especially at this level of growth, you are the one who does almost all the activities, and so you wanted to choose activities that really resonate with you, and that brings you joy, and that brings you excitement, and that makes you want to jump out of the bed and start your day in the best way possible. And yeah, so basically that's it. So everything that already produced results in the past, that made you happy as a strategy and as results, and you wish to have more of them in the future, just do the same things that you have done in the past, try them out and see if they can produce the same results or even better. Another thing that you can think about is to make, but this is something that I have already mentioned earlier, is to make a list of your daily and weekly activities, or people you meet, or people you see, or thoughts you have, or memories that could be recurring memories, or feelings. So every time you have something for the next month, every time you have something going on, just map this out. just, you can create something very simple, like, 5 columns, a 5 column spreadsheet, and you can have activities, people, thoughts, memories, and feelings. Those 5 things, and you map them down. You map them out, and then you see at the end of the month what are the most recurring ones, and what you want to do with them. And what I would suggest you is to highlight, once you have mapped all of them out, to highlight those that nurtures you, those that energizes you, those that gives you joy, those that makes you thrive, those that makes you feel complete, a whole, those that makes you feel gorgeous, super cool, wonderful, stunning, all the things that you can think about that can give you a boost of energy, but also serene, also calm. I mean, it's not just the boost of energy. We also want things that can create, a stable flow of energy that we can count on toward the day. And yeah, so you highlight them, and so that you can understand what are among them those that make your entrepreneurial life easier, and just give them more attention. This is the only way that I know to grow anything. So where you put your attention, that thing grows. This is a law. This is a universal law. Okay, it's not Luisa saying that. It's a universal law. So do more of them. Give them more attention, and of course, identify those that are not full in alignment with you. But then I will share something more about that. Then another thing that I want to to suggest you do is to identify those activities that are in your zone of genius. So if you didn't read the book The Big Leap, or I think it is also your zone of genius, probably this is the other book that he wrote. I mean, he wrote so many books. His name is Hendricks. I do not remember the name. Gay Hendricks. Okay, so I will put under this live, I will put the name of those 2 books, and they are amazing. They are really, really amazing. They will give you a lot of things to think about, and a lot of information that you can easily implement in your day-to-day, day by day, and have amazing results from day 0, not even day 1. So what else? And of course, all those activities, as soon as you can, put aside a little amount of money and delegate all the activities that are not in your zone of genius, and ask someone else to do them. You can start with having maybe an assistant for even just 1 hour a week. If you cannot afford anything more than that, maybe if you cannot afford to have someone and pay them, maybe you can exchange this. I mean, you can exchange your zone of genius with someone who has their zone of genius in the activity, in the kind of activity that you need, where you do not have your zone of genius, and you can exchange them, you can swap them. Yeah, so that's another choice. And then have accountabilities, but have accountability buddies, and so people you can share your doubts with. It could be your mentor or coach if you have one. It could be someone who is on the same program where you are. It could be a friend who is an entrepreneur as well. It could be that you are on a mastermind. It could be that you are in a community like ours, and you click with someone, or you just show up and post something that we all can contribute and can help you with. You have so many possibilities. So I think that I have shared a lot, and but not all activities bring joy, do they? No, they do not. Not all of them bring joy, of course. And yeah, we have to choose what we want to do and who we want to do those that doesn't bring joy to us. Yeah, The Big Leap by Gay Hendricks. Exactly. Thank you. So um, I really, really, really do hope that this was helpful and that I have conveyed you a bit more of value than just, posting a question and not knowing what the answers could be. And I really enjoyed this time with you. I didn't expect to be on a live, I think, for almost 1 hour. Noel, you are so welcome. Thank you. Thank you also, for being here the whole time. And so thank you so much to you all. And I'll see you in the community. Please watch out for the Monday post. It is the one with all the flames, and you will see the writing. What is your most burning question, most burning business growth question for the week? And then you will and then you will have the chance to post your question, and I will do my best to reply and to create a specific topic around it. If we do not have specific questions asked, I will do my best to show up every Wednesday anyway, and to give you my very best in terms of topics that I know can help you as entrepreneurs to grow your business faster and to create a more and a more and to create a more abundant life and entrepreneurial experience. Okay. I can do that. So again, thank you so much, and I'll see you in the community, and I'll see you also in DMs if you want to talk to me or to ask anything. And yeah, I'll see you also in the next live next Wednesday. Ciao. Thank you so much. Let me see if I can switch this off.